You didn't know that you were going to become an expert in coin collecting and coin auctions, did you?
And I did not, and I still am not, actually.
But you've noticed that this has created a great deal of popularity on Bloomberg.com.
Oh, it's
Tell us about the Birch cent. Why, first of all, why is it called the Birch cent?
That was the designer, and there are only... It was basically a prototype. They were trying to figure out what the federal currency was going to be, and they were working on it. The Senate wanted it to be George Washington's face. The House wanted it to be Lady Liberty. It ended up being Lady Liberty, but it's quite large and perhaps unwieldy. And as a consequence, there's fewer than a dozen known in existence. There's only 7 of this specific design, and it's extraordinarily rare.
It's not only extraordinarily rare, but it comes with provenance, which for collectors is also important.
It comes with a sterling provenance. You know, it first popped up in 1882 with this Americana collector. He died, and his estate sold it, and then 8 years later, it sold for $85 in 1890. You know, it keeps popping up through the years. In 1925, it sold for $1,000, and then it's actually been off the market since the current consignor bought it in 1975.
As far as the potential estimate for this, anywhere from maybe $750,000 all the way up to maybe, $2 million, there are several groups of potential bidders. I wonder if you describe them.
Yes. So this, like all collectibles, is an alternative asset. And as a consequence, you have, one, the people who are actually just purely investing in alternative assets. Then you also have people who are investing in Americana. And then finally, you also have actual coin collectors and currency collectors. And for all of those people, this is really an extraordinary opportunity to own just an extraordinary piece of history.
I guess you could use that, hackneyed phrase, it's the holy grail of 1 cent pieces. You also, you've written about a $50 from the Confederacy that is also up for auction at Stack's Bauer in Baltimore. Tell us about this.
So this is one of 4 Confederate $50. On one side, you have another Lady Liberty. This one's a little anatomically problematic.
Well, let's just say less well draped than the 1 cent Birch cent. Yes,
exactly. And then on the other side, you have the Confederate States of America written out. And this was. Is extraordinarily rare. 2 are in private collections. 1 just went up for auction. And I believe that made a little over $800,000. This is estimated at around $600,000 and up. So it's pretty extraordinary and very, very rare.
All right, I got another piece here. The third one that you've written about in your piece, where people can read at Bloomberg.com, is it is a silver center cent.
Yes.
What is this about?
So this is another prototype, and this was minted at the same time that the Birch cent was minted. And they actually have a plug of silver in the middle, and they were thinking that the silver would be the value of 1 cent, but it turned out that it was too difficult to mint. So it's remained a prototype, and there are very few of these available as well.
And the estimate for this is what, starts around what, 400,000, something like that?
Exactly right.
All right. Well, did you collect coins as a young child by any chance?
Yes, but not coins like these.
Not coins, no coins like this. All right. Well, we're going to have to see how the auction turns out.